Guys and girls, you join us under the bonnet of Phil's super duper Black Beast, and we got some super duper bonnets as well, with the Cosy vents. Only one in the world. I don't know of another one that's been done. It's fantastic. But anyway, enough about that. That's to come later. So, reason for just a quick short vid is about the intro. So we've got a brand new intro, really exciting, which has been done by Dan. Now Dan, for those of you who don't know who he is, Dan is the one that owns the Golf GTI TCR. Very clever the way he's done it, and it's very time consuming. You know, it's quite painstaking what he's done on that. So the intro is really good. I think you'll enjoy it. But there's also an outro. All right, so the outro, make sure you watch that. It's quite important because there's lots of content on the outro which might be of use to you. You know, just flicking through certain things that we do and whatever, the music's pretty cool. And that was done by Simon. Now Simon's the guy who does all our YouTube channel, all the editing, and deals with all that and creates all that. So that's all it was really. So don't switch off. Watch the outro. All right. So enough of me yapping. You'll see enough of me during the vids. So let's crack on. Enjoy, guys and girls. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a returning customer actually. So it's ST180, as you can see, in lovely Spirit Blue. Welcome to MJ Performance. Nice one, this. So the previous visit that Owen was with us was for Revo Stage 1. So he's already got that on. We didn't do any of this with the Pro hoses and the AirTech open comb. Whether he'd done it or not, I don't know. But yeah, so it's quite a nice one. With the silver, I always think that the silver wheels do work with the blue for some reason. So yeah, it's pretty clean. I mean, he's put a few cosmetic bits on it as well, like on the rear, it's got the Maxton, I think it is, with the lip spoiler on the back and that sort of stuff. Got the front splitter down there, like TRC, you know, the upper and lower, like side skirts. So yeah, pretty good. So anyway, second visit back to us is for that down there. Look. Now some of it, so we're going to go to Revo Stage 2. So to go to a Revo Stage 2. You're going to need a bigger intercooler. So we'll swap out the standard restrictive stock one, which is okay for Stage 1, because you don't need any hardware at all for Stage 1. He's already got we've already put a rear motor mount on this from the last visit they came in. And we're going to go for the Pro Alloy curve one. So that's going to be more than adequate. You know, that's actually absolutely fine for more power again. You know, Stage 3, you could even try and run it on a Stage 4 really. But yeah, so really efficient intercooler. That's the one that we recommend. We do lots with Pro Alloy. So there it is. Sport Cat, obviously. So we've got a Miltech Sport Cat to go on it. You need that to up it to Stage 2 for the calibration configurement. And then the other little bits that you see down here. So we've got the elbow. These bits here, which I've got, say kicking around, we use that term, should we? Up in the store, which would have come off one of my vehicles. So that's a Pro Alloy crossover pipe, which is, we just put a quick wrap on it previously. Laura was mentioning about that just now, that it's not up to her wrapping standard. It's not. Tim Nice but Dim must have done that, yeah? Maybe. Possibly, yeah. And then we got the turbo elbow there, which is a Pro Alloy one as well. So we get rid of the plastic restrictive one, put the Pro Alloy one on, and it's just an extra, you know, adds to what we're trying to achieve here with the Stage 2. So it just gives you that extra bit of flow. So yeah, that's all it is. So what we need to do now is just start taking it apart. The front bumper's got to come off and all that. So we'll crack on. We'll keep you updated as we go. All right, see you in a bit. Right, so next little bit of the Fiesta. Before we do that, sun's out.
Guns out.
Well, sort of like, aren't they? Not like our youngest, Tommy. That is definitely guns out. But yeah, anyway. Got the old Sutton Garage bit on this today, not the MJ Performance bit, so we need to promote both sides of the business. Take a look at the view there, Laura. Sun's out, like I said, it's unusual, fantastic.
Peugeot and Astra.
Yeah, we're not looking at that. Forget that nonsense, isn't it? We need them too. The Citroen, not the Citroen, but the Astra Estate and the Peugeot is spares for, because I do have an Astra van, which you will see later when I, it's not a normal van, but yeah, so that's just for spares. But yeah, so you can see it's lovely, the view of the moor. Like I said before, we're just so lucky that the view that we've got from the garage here is fantastic. You can stand there all day watching that, can you? But then I won't get anything done, would I? Anyway, so they say bumpers off. So this is, come back in, Laura. So like I say, I've took the standard cat is taken off. It's a bit of a faff on these because you've got two heat shields, one on the, the one on the manifold and the one on the original cat. So you have to like loosen them off, get that off. The bolts were super tight, going to the flange, the 3-bolt flange, this flange here. Not on this one, obviously, because this is one we're fitting to the turbo. So you've got to be a bit gentle with it, a bit patient to get them off because you don't want to snap them off. So they're all out. Yeah, so it's all ready to go now, really. So we'll start building it all up. Laura's rewrapped the crossover pipe because, as we explained, it wasn't too clever. So we weren't happy with that. So Laura's toggled that off, prepped it, rewrapped it so it looks much better now. So we'll show you that, when it's all on there, all right? And that's it really. So we need to crack on. And then the last thing I'll do on this is load up the Revo Stage 2 software. Check the SPS switch on it because he didn't have one last time. One's become available that I've kept back for Owen. So and I think that's about it, Laura, isn't it? There's nothing, yeah, so it's not too bad. But we'll catch up when I'll take some pictures and whatever, but we'll catch up. It'll probably be me because Laura's got to shoot off soon, so it'll be me. You won't see me in front of the camera, which is going to be pleasing to some people's eyes. Is that right, Laura? And then I'll have to do it myself, yeah, which is, yeah. Hey, doesn't matter, does it? All right, so catch you in a bit. Right, guys, me, myself, and I. Okay. Laura's gone home now, so right. So let's swing down. Carrying on with the ST180. So Laura's, she's rewrapped this. So we've got the coupler there, look. So she's rewrapped that really nice. Before, it was all saggy and just like the faux width of the tape just chucked on there. As I mentioned before, who done it. So, but Laura's made a cracking job of that. She's like quite, super tidy about it, and in small, thin strips. That's the way to do it, not big, huge, great, wide strips, because that's where it starts crumpling and looks all like saggy then, doesn't it? But that's all good. Swing around to the front, look. So as you can see, the intercooler is now mounted. This is the curved intercooler, so you can see, I'll go underneath, look, you'll be able to see what I mean by it being curved. There we are, look, you can see it, look. It's sort of like going up like that, isn't it? So, got the standard boost pipe kit from the turbo. Not upgraded that. There is a reason for that. That being that when I discussed it with Owen and said, look, what's your plans, mate? What do you want to do? He said, well, I think I want to go your big turbo at a later date. So, of course, because he wanted to go big turbo at a later date, it's silly to put on the Pro Alloy boost pipe kits. Are quite expensive. And that is for a stock turbo. I can modify it to fit my turbo kit, but you get the pipe work underside with the turbo kit anyway. So like I say, you just hang on, saves money, put it towards the big turbo kit, and just leave it as it is. So that's what we've got at the moment. So that's done. The cat, let's just show you that a minute. Take a car up in the air. So the sport cat's all on. I've had to whiz through this because I want to try and get it done. So It's not going to be as in-depth as it is normally. A lot of you who follow the channel would have seen it before what I do on these. It's nothing different about it. It's just so he's already got the Miltech cat back, look. You can see, look, with the polished trims on it. So if we wander back through, watch right under the beam jack there. So as you can see, that's all the Miltech. And then we got the Sport Cat, which is sort of, you can see it up there, look. All right. Got to get obviously that heat shield, the heat shield that comes with the original Cat doesn't go back on, obviously. So, but the other one, the main one from the manifold, yes. So I've got to just catch the bolts on that and then do that one up. And then I'll start putting the top half back together then. But if you, so here you can see it up in the air now, look, looks pretty cool. So the last thing to do is to load up the Revo software. He's already got the Revo rear lower motor mount. We've done that at a previous visit. So, but yeah, we look after this one. It's all regularly serviced and whatever. So what I'll do now is I'll let him down. I'll crack on. Let's get the crossover pipe on. That little beauty there. And then we'll continue it from there. All right, guys? See you in a bit. Talked about previously, but I'll just go over again before we move around to the front what's been done. So already ran a Revo Stage 1. Rear motor mount, we've done that last time and all that sort of stuff. So it's upgraded now to a Revo Stage 2. So what that means is we have to put a Sport Cat on it. So it's already got a Miltech non-res cat back. So obviously the obvious choice is to go with a Miltech Sport Cat, which is what we've done. Swap over the lambdas and all that sort of stuff. It's a bit, I said before, it's a bit fiddly to get to, a bit of a faff because you've got the heat shields on it and all that sort of stuff. So you reuse the original heat shield, which is on the manifold, but you don't use the heat shield on the from the OE catalytic converter. It just doesn't fit. The Miltech one comes with its own heat shield built onto it. And then you just reconfigure the route of the lambdas, you know, tie them up nice and neat out the way. Yeah, so that's done. We got a stage, well, I suppose it is a stage 3 intercooler. I suppose Pro Alloy call it. It's a curved one. No logo on this one. Just a plain satin black. Retaining the original boost pipes, as I've said before, because he wants to go big turbo in the future, or big turbo setup, and then you don't want to be wasting the money really on the, you know, a 400 quid or whatever it is boost pipe kit from Pro Alloy, because that's only suitable for stock turbo. So because of where it goes up to the stock turbo with the actual bore size to the neck. Now I can modify that, but better for him to save his money because I was going to say RT330 then, wouldn't I? No, my big turbo kit similar comes with the boost pipe kit. All right, so why would you spend the money on the other one? So that side of it, we've also while we were there, just done various checks on it to make sure it's all good, and then we've done the Pro Alloy crossover pipe. Now this is one that I had in stock. It come off a previous car, and customers of mine, Laura's rewrapped it in the gold wrap, which is good heat management. It looks pretty cool as well. Used the original Pro Alloy coupler down onto the turbo. That's all done, looks pretty good. He's got the white boost hose, which I'll show you in a sec. We've already loaded up the Revo Stage 2 software, SPS switch, check that, all good. I've already ran it up just to check for any leaks, you know, obviously on the exhaust and all that sort of stuff. And now it just needs to, I just need to go out and just data log it, and then just get everything warmed up, then bring it back, do post checks on it, make sure it's all good, and then you can go and have some fun. But yeah, let's wander around the front then. So I think it'd be easier, yeah, we'll be able to go around here. I can sort of like negotiate and step over that, but like a assault course here, yeah. But yeah, so as you can see, look, so there's not a lot to see under the bonnet. I've put it all back now, but there's the white hose. He's got the AirTech open cone on it, which he's already had fitted. Symposia delete, that was already been done and blacked off. There's the Pro Alloy crossover pipe, look, which Laura's wrapped very, very nicely. We've checked all the levels as well for him. But yeah, like I said, all the bumper rest, yeah, it lights out, bumper off and scuttle off and all that sort of stuff. So we're pretty much done. So there's 2 different files you can have on this. We didn't need to worry about a superseded stock file because it's already got Revo Stage 1 software on it. So that would have been done previously on this car. It's a 17 plater, so it might not have needed, I can't remember now whether it needed a superseded stock file in the beginning. But anyway, Stage 2, there's well, there's 4 different files actually, depending on the RON, 95 to 97 with or without overrun, 95 to 98 with or without overrun. So we've gone to the 95 to 98 plus with enhanced exhaust overrun. Get it with a little, very subtle, burbles on overrun, not AK-47, madness. That's not what Revo are about, all right? So they keep it quite sensible, because or else if you go too mad, you can't turn it off and it will do your head in, all right? So that's not what, what we're about. So, and it's just right, there's no, it's not going to do your head in, as I say. But that's about it, really, apart from de-rigging it all and, talking to Owen about what we've done, eh? Blimey, it's just getting late, man. I'm doing this, we've got a watch on. Madness. Right, so here we go, guys and girls. So you know what to do. If you own an ST180, ST200, or any other ST or RS, then yeah, please get in contact and we can discuss your requirements. So we'll end it for there at the moment. So like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Make sure you do that because, like I said before, people watch channel, they forget to subscribe. So please do that, helps the channel grow. Comments down below, that's always welcomed, and we'll try and answer as many as we can. But yeah, so until the next time, ciao.